Terry Middleton, Horns Illustrated. Go ahead, please, for Coach.
Coach, good afternoon, and thanks for spending time with us. I appreciate it. Is there a particular player or maybe players where you've spotted something that you know that they're fantastic players, but there's this one skill that you need to hone, that you need, I say the fine brushstrokes, right? The greats always have these fine brushstrokes. Have you identified any of your players that, you're working on this one skill that's just going to have a 10x effect on them?
Yes. Believe it or not, there I'm well equipped to answer. And I would say this, that with respect to the tennis skills, right, the X's and O's, they're very skilled, and I think I'm a pretty good coach, and we work diligently on those things. But that isn't the area that has represented the biggest growth or the most fertile area for this team to go from being a good team to a great team. What it is without getting too foofy, it's more sort of the psychological aspect. And if you think about it like this, if I can use just maybe some hackneyed cliches, man comes home from work, and the wife asks him something and he's mad, right? I just want to be left alone, make the dinner. Again, this is very perhaps not PC, but where I'm going with it is that man in this analogy has the ability, okay, as a person, as a husband in that analogy, to perform well, right? To be attentive to his wife, or to be childish and mad, and as the cliche suggests. And with all the players, especially these young players over the year, all of us have either this critical voice, okay? It doesn't matter if you're Tiger Woods, you shank the driver on the 17th, and there's this critical voice. Oh, here we go again. Yep, you didn't clean your room. Yep, or whatever it is, that critical coach. Or we have inside us, okay, the little child, okay, who's a victim, who's mad, who's angry, who breaks the club. I'm good at that, by the way, on the golf course. And so we all have that, even the great players. If you see Facebook videos of Roger Federer, who we all admire for his grace and so on, if you see him at 16 years old, breaking tennis rackets and going berserk, there's a child there, okay, who's angry and mad. But why he is now the best maybe of all time is he has managed to channel that energy, that ferociousness, to a way that helped him, right? And so he comes to the matches as an adult, not a wounded child breaking rackets or self-critical. And it's in this area that each of our kids, some of them have the critical voice. Here I go again. I didn't clean my room, and I got broken serving for the match again. That critical coach inside of them, or the wounded person who wants to break a racket and sulk and go berserk. And the degree to which this group has identified what they ail from and welcome that in. We all as coaches want to tell our players, be positive, right? Well, of course, the rider of the horse knows to be positive, but the horse is feeling some really nasty things, right? And so we can't outrun what we feel. To the degree to which they are able to sort of welcome in the parts of them they don't like, and then let that part take a seat. And when it's time to putt on the 18th green, have the killer show up. That's, if you will call it a cliche again, secret sauce that we are working very hard on, that really determines how the team goes. Because the skills, just like anyone, a basketball, I'm sure they hit their 100 jump shots and do what have you, but it's really who is coming to the game. Is it a winner or is it a child? And we all have those parts in us. So long answer, verbose answer, but that is an accurate one.
Wow. Thank you. I have no other words other than that was fantastic. Thank you. I'm going to learn from that. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching and listening. We sure hope that you enjoyed Coach Joffe's comments on how he teaches his players to find success on the court and off. Subscribe to our channel if you like this. Leave a comment. And now for some bonus courtside pictures. Hook 'em horns.